Welcome to Minukuu tutorials. In today's tutorial, we're going to look at how to add additional citation styles to the existing citation styles in Zotero. In other words, how do we download additional citation styles from the citation styles repository of Zotero? So to do this, first of all, we'll click on Edit, and then we go down and click on Preferences. And when we come to the Zotero Preferences, we click on Cite, and here we have the available, or should I say the default available citation styles. So we have a couple of them. However, depending on your discipline, you might need additional citations. So I would show you, and sometimes you might want to delete some citations. I would also show you how to do that, okay? But at the moment, these are the available citations, and you can actually get additional citations by clicking over here, or by visiting the www.zotero.org/styles, which is the Zotero repository, styles repository. You can also download it from there. I would show you how all the possible ways of getting additional styles in just a few minutes. But to prove to you that these are the available styles here, as you can see, we have these styles over here. And what that means is that when we come to our Microsoft Word, as we are in Microsoft Word, as you can see, we are in Microsoft Word. If I should write something, let's assume I'm writing something. If I should say diabetes is a deadly killer, all right. Right now, if I want to add a citation, all I have to do is to come and click on Zotero, and I'll come over here and have add citation. Now, when I click on add citation, okay, over here, as you can see, these are the default styles that we are looking at here. These are the ones that I showed you by entering the Zotero preferences. So as you can see, these are the available styles. So in case the style that you want to use is not found here, then you'll be obliged to download it from the Zotero styles repository. Else you could straight away you could click on manage styles, and when you click on manage styles, it opens the same dialog box that displayed earlier on when we it brings us this here. So in the same way, you can click on get styles, and then you can download the additional styles from the Zotero styles repository. So there are two ways of doing it. When you are working on your Microsoft Word and you realize that the style that you want is not found, then all you have to do is to do what we've just done. You come over here, place your cursor. When you click on add citation, it brings you here. Then you click on manage styles, and then it takes us to this place. It brings us here, okay. Sorry, it brings us here where we can actually now click on get citations and add our additional citations. This is the second way of accessing the Zotero the citation style manager within the Zotero preferences. If you don't want this way, then you have to go through the previous method that I showed you. You have to come and click on edit, come down to preferences, come down to cite, and then you have the same available or default citations. Now, I would show you first of all, how do we delete a citation? So to delete a citation, all you have to do is, let's assume we want to delete 2D materials. I just simply select it and I click on minus. And if I say okay, as you can see, Zotero asking me, are you sure you want to delete this style? And I say yes, and it's gone. Now, to get or to add an additional style or citation style, there are two methods. We could click over here, and then it will take us to the Zotero repository. and we could also click on this particular button. When you click on the plus button, you only click on the plus button when you want to import a citation already downloaded from the Zotero repository from online. So if I should click on the plus sign, it opens here this dialog box or your Windows Explorer for you to search for the particular file that you want to import. I mean, there's the particular style that you've already downloaded. I will actually show you how to download a style. At the moment, we haven't downloaded any style, so this method, I wouldn't advise you to use it. Later on, I'll show you how to download a style, and you will see how to install an already downloaded Zotero style. Okay, but for now, let's click over here, get additional style, and then as soon as I click over there, it opens this particular the Zotero style repository over here for us. You can also access the Zotero style repository by going to www.zotero.org.styles. So we'll look at both ways. Okay, right now, as we are here in the Zotero styles repository, what are we going to do? As you can see, this is how the Zotero style repository looks like. I'll zoom once again for it to be clear. So this is how it looks like. This, we have what we term as over here, you can search for the name of the style, and you can also use the search, sorry, you can also use this the format of the style as well as the fields to reduce your search results, or if you want to minimize, I mean to restrict your search results so that you can quickly get what you need. Okay, so for instance, if I know that what I'm working under anthropology, so I simply select anthropology. When I select anthropology, what that means is all these styles here are styles that we use in anthropology. Better still, I could choose, for instance, anthropology, and I would choose, for instance, the format of how the style will be displayed. I could choose, for instance, numeric. So numeric, what that means is that under anthropology, it only gives me styles that will be displayed in numeric format. Okay, so if I should pick, for instance, this one, which is evolutionary anthropology, let me click on it. You see, when I click on evolutionary anthropology, automatically it's added. Look at it over here in your Zotero styles manager within your Zotero preferences. So we have it over here. So now let's try to write a citation. Remember, it's a numeric citation as I showed you. So let's see how it will look like. If I should come to Microsoft Word and I want to add a citation here, simply click on Zotero, come and click on what? Add citation. Then I'll come and select evolutionary. Here it is, okay? Evolutionary anthropology. Now come and click on OK. When I click on OK, then I click on classic view and come and select any article at all of my choice from here. Let me pick this one, for instance. If I want to edit it, I can show it over here and edit. You see, so like I told you, this is a numeric citation. So you see that it has written 1. Let's assume that I had chosen a different citation style, then it would have been different, but this is a numeric citation, as you can see. So if I should say OK, you see that it's a numeric citation. We could choose different citation styles, so it was just to show you. Okay, now let's go back. Let's come back here. Okay, right now, sorry. Okay, let's come back here. If I want to add, sorry, let me come. Okay, so in the same way, if we want to add other additional styles, once again, we can come and click on Get Styles once again. It opens the Zotero repository for the interruption. So it opens the Zotero repository. You can also choose, let's say, at first I took numeric. For instance, I can download any citation at all that is, for instance, that would display the author. If I want the citation, it depends on, whichever. So first of all, it's important to know your field of study. So let's assume you are working under botany, or maybe let's say you are an epidemiologist. If you're an epidemiologist, then you would have to pick medicine, for instance. If you are, I don't know, whatever that you are doing, if you are a psychologist, then you pick psychology. If you are, whatever field, let me pick since I'm an epidemiologist, let me pick medicine, for instance. Okay, so here we have psychiatry, under medicine, these are the available citations. Okay, and right now, if I want, I can, you see, we have numeric citations. Let's pick numeric and see what it is. Under numeric, definitely we will find something like Vancouver, which is what I know, is the only one that I knew already. But I see that we have many citations that are numeric. You see, but I want to prove to you that there is one that is I already knew, which is Vancouver, and it is supposed to be, it's not here really. Vancouver is supposed to be here because, okay, as you can, no, okay, look at Vancouver here. You see, we have Vancouver. It's a numeric. It was the only numeric citation that I actually knew, and it's the commonly used citation under medicine. So this is how you search for your citation. We can pick any of these. Let's put, for instance, cell transplantation, and it's added. So we can use cell transplantation for whatever that we want to do. Okay, let's add another style once again. Let's go to, this time around, botany. Okay, or still under medicine. Let me come back to medicine, and this time around I would want author and date instead of numeric. So we could pick this way, and then let's pick which one, actor neurobiology experimentalis. Let's pick it, and it's added. So let's try to write a citation using this particular citation style. So let's say, for instance, diabetes is deadly. This is true. This is true according, or this is true. I don't have to write any sensible sentence. This is true. Let's assume we want to enter another citation. So I just simply click on add citation. Come and click over here, click on classic view, and then sorry, let me go back, please. Let me go back. So we simply have to come and click on add citation, click on classic view. Okay, so when we come to classic view, let's select the citation that we want. Let's pick, for instance, this one. This shows citation, and this is actually, the citation style hasn't yet changed because I've already entered, because I entered the previous one to be, sorry, excuse me, this is the second one, so it's still the same format as the previous one, because this one, if I want to, you cannot use different citation styles at a time, you see. So if I want to get rid of this, then I have to delete these citations. Let me just go back and delete these citations. Okay, now you can add a new citation, a different, right now if I click on classic view, it's still not allowing me to select the citation style, or probably, anyway, let's continue. Let me come back sorry, close. Let's go back, and I'll show you something else. Let's come back to our citation. So all that I'm trying to say is, we have, for instance, we've just added a new citation here. If I want to be using this particular citation as our what do we call it, as the default citation, excuse me for that. If I want to be using this particular citation as our default citation, then I will have to click on this citation over here, select it, and then I will say OK. If I say preview citation, edit citation style, then you see it over here. You see, this is the default. It has displayed. So this was the default over here. If I should select the one that we just added, which is this one, this is how it also displays. You see, this is the okay. Now let me close this, and then I'll just select this one. This is what I want to use, and I'll say OK. Okay, if I say OK and I come back to Word, and now come and add a citation. Let's pick any article. If I say OK, but it hasn't yet changed. So how do we change the citation style? If we want to change this particular citation style, we can just do it this way. You select it, select the citation style, and come and click on settings over here, document over here, document preferences. When you click on it, you see that you now have the ability to change the style. So over here, you can now just pick the citation style that you want. We can pick this one, and then if I hit OK, automatically it has changed. So this is a citation style, the new citation style. If I should write something, this is true, and I want to add another citation. So this is how we edit an an existing citation. You select the citation, come and click on preferences, and you can change it. You know, I'm just trying to show you many other things that, like, if not, the purpose of this video was solely to show you how to add new citations. So we could pick this particular article, and we go here. It goes. This is the second article. You see, this is a citation. In case you want to change the citation, you simply select the inserted citation, come and click on document preferences, and you can change it. You can put, for instance, APA 7th edition. If I say OK, everything will change. Okay, see that this one has changed, and this one has also changed under normal circumstance. You see, it has also changed. Else we can verify here. You see that it's APA, everything has changed. So you can only use one citation style at a time. That wasn't the purpose of our tutorial, but I've shown you how to edit an existing citation style, and how to use the citation style that you add. Okay, right now let's come back here, and I'll show you once again. Let's come back, click on edit, come to preferences, and like I showed you, we click on click on citation, then you click on get citation, and over here you can choose any domain, and also with respect to how you want the format to be. We selected author and date. We also selected numeric. You can choose note, you can choose, and then your field. Okay, now let's close this, and let me show you another way to access the Zotero repository. Another way to do that, let's quickly cancel this, will be by going to the website. So you can also go to this particular website. Just come to your browser and write www.zotero.org/styles. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, So you can come to Zotero. Over here, you come to www.zotero.org/styles. Okay, www.zotero.org/styles. And it brings us to, under normal circumstances, it was supposed to bring us to the Zotero repository. www.zotero.org/styles. Sorry for that. I didn't put the T here. Styles. Okay. www.zotero.org/styles. I hope you've seen it very well. If not, I'll put it in the description. This website, www.zotero.org/styles, and it will take us to the Zotero repository. If I hit enter, you see it brings us to the online Zotero repository. This is not different from what we saw on the app, on the Zotero app. You know, this is not different. If I should come to the Zotero app over here, it's the same thing. But from online, you have the ability to download it. So for example, over here, let me show you something. Let's come back to edit, come to preferences, come to, you click on site, come and click on get additional styles, and you see that it's the same repository, but this one is in the Zotero app. You see, so it's the same repository that we are seeing over here on the website. You see, it's the same thing. And now over here you can do similar things. You can, let's go to, let's say, biology, and biology, let's pick, instead of numeric, let's just pick a style that will be author and date. So if I pick author and date, what do we do next? We can pick we can download any of these ones, but right now when I click here, it will not add it straight. I have the choice. I could either add it to my Zotero connection. So if I click on this, you see what it asks me to do. It's asking me, do I want to add it to the Zotero connection? If I say okay, then watch, it's installing the style. You see, so the style is installed, and what that means is that I can access this style in my app, in my Zotero app. If you want, let's try another one. Let's try, for instance, actor is it Botanica Crotica. So let's pick this one. Let's add it. It's installing. Okay, it's done. Now let's come to the Zotero library and see whether this style will be found or not. So let me cancel this. Let me also cancel this. Okay, let's come here, click on edit, get down to preferences, come to site, actor botanica. Here it is. So it's the same thing. Okay, right now let me show you another way. If you say no, from online you have the ability to download it and keep it in your local disk. So to do that, for instance, if we should come back here, let's select another type. For instance, let's pick this one here, actor, is it ornithologica. Let's pick it. Now instead of saying okay for it to save it directly to the Zotero connector, this time around I'll cancel it. When I cancel it, watch what happens. It gives me the possibility of downloading it into my local disk. So I can say okay, save, then I will save it. Okay, now as soon as I save it, I can click over here and I can access it. Or you see it, so it's now in my downloads folder. So since it's downloaded locally in my downloads folder, what that means is that this particular citation cannot be found in the, what do you call it, in the Zotero styles manager within my preferences. This cannot be found. However, if I have, that's to say you can actually download this and send it anywhere you want. The advantage of doing this is that with this method, what that means is even if I don't have internet connection, I can download this citation. But in either case, even with the Zotero app, you will still have access to the same library. But I'm just trying to tell you that probably from other website, you could download citations that are not found here in Zotero. So if you have a locally downloaded Zotero like file like this one, you see, style like this one, and you want to import it, then this is how you do it. You simply come over here. It's actually in my downloads folder, as you can see. Mine is in my downloads folder. So if I want to import it locally from Zotero, then how do I do that? All I have to do is over here, let me show you once again. So in my Zotero, as usual, you come and click on what? Edit, come down to preferences, and now over here you come and click on citation. And right now, instead of clicking on, because we don't have to go to the Zotero repository, so we will not click here. We will not click. If we click here, it brings us to the Zotero repository. But this time around, we want to add a citation from a locally downloaded style. So we have to click on plus here. So when we click on plus, we simply come and click on where we now browse for it. I kept it in downloads, right? So I click on downloads, and then I have it here. Simply select it and click on open. It says it is Acta Ornithologica. If I say open, you see that Acta Ornithologica is added, and we can use it too. Let's quickly use it. Okay, let's assume these citations over here, let's assume we want to change it to Acta Ornithologica. It's very simple. We simply select one of these ones, and then we click on, let's say, document preferences, and we can select Acta Ornithologica. You see that everything has changed to Acta Ornithologica right now. We can add a new citation. Okay, I will come. Let's assume we just want to add a citation. I'll come and click on edit, preferences, view classic. I said preferences. You can just click on the drop down list, and we can select any. Let's pick this one, for instance. If you want to edit it, you click on show editor, and you can edit it. For instance, we can do it this way, for instance. Then we just come and click on OK. You see, and it's entered. So I can say, for instance, instead of saying I will say according to Yahya and this person, 2018, diabetes is deadly. You see? So this is how we can add citations, or let's say citation styles, to to the existing citation styles within our Zotero. That's to say, if you want a particular citation style, and that citation style is not found among the default citation styles, which are here, then you have the choice. You either click on, if you have the citation style already downloaded, click on plus to get it. Else you can click on get additional citations. It opens the Zotero repository, and you can search for it here, or you can select the fields and the format, and you get it. Or you could also go to the Zotero repository by visiting the site here, which is let's take it again, which is www.zotero.org/styles. Okay, and we said that over here you have the possibility of downloading a style. I hope my explanation was clear. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.